Welcome to Spill the Geek Tea. This is going to blow your mind. Dive into geek fandom and other topics. Oops, there goes a T. Comics, games, films, anime, and more. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to wipe your feet. Hello there. Yeah, it's just a little bit late. I pulled a Legend of the Traveling TARDIS thing because they're always late. It's usually because of someone else, but Spinning off into filling the void, welcome to Spill the Geek Tea. Join us as we go beyond and venture forth into all fandoms. Enter if you dare, and please wipe your feet. So, you know who I'm going to bring up soon. But first, bring up my co-founder, co-host, and best friend. Yes, best friend. Everyone here's my best friend. Where's my book of common sense? Okay, and so we bring in the Candy Man.
Hey guys, I'm just eating a lovely, what's it called? Knobbly Bubbly. It's a popsicle, as you guys called. That is the name. I'm not sure you can see it.
Knobbly Bubbly.
Knobbly Bubbly. It's I don't know if you guys have these like ice creams on a stick. It's like strawberry ice cream with chocolate in the middle, with chocolate, 100,000 around the edge.
Probably, but I'm going to chew it over with Twix.
Oh, is that the left Twix or the right Twix? And talking about left or right, who have we got right here today?
Right here, right now.
Exactly.
The man who is graciously going to be here for an hour because didn't know it was Canadian Thanksgiving. So, gobble, gobble, here comes Jay.
Gobble, gobble, indeed. How's it going, everybody? How's everybody across the pond and down south? And we do have popsicles on a stick. Yes, we do. We have ice cream on a stick. So,
what about a jalapeno on a stick?
Not sure. Sometimes they got sprinkles on them. Sometimes they don't. Right? It's all. But you got to eat them fast because they do melt quite quickly.
This is the best way. You eat them right. This is where people get really confused. They have ice cream in the summer. Don't have ice cream in the winter. It stays longer.
I don't disagree, but it sends a chill down your bones if you're outside. It's got to be an indoor thing. It's got to be an indoor thing. How are we doing on this wonderful Canadian Thanksgiving, gentlemen?
It's just a Sunday for me in the UK.
Yeah. Sunday with a broken toe.
I mean, funnily enough, Thanksgiving came out of the necessity that we moved to a new land. So, I mean, that's
the thing. We got nothing to be thankful to give. You know what I mean? We just sent everyone out.
Everybody left the UK to come to America, or then subsequently come to Canada. So, hundreds of years ago, and here we are today. So, Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Thank you so much for celebrating with us. And I have somebody else who we can bring in to celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Mr. Danny Green. What's going on, Danny?
Guys? How's it going, guys?
Danny.
Good to see you, Danny.
Thanks for having me, guys.
How is the Thanksgiving going for you, Danny? You have some chicken? You have some turkey? What do we?
Oh, man, definitely. Had a few naps, too, in between there, so you know how that goes.
Is Thanksgiving actually today, or is it actually tomorrow? Because
it is today, right, Danny? Tomorrow just happens to be stat holiday. Right?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's one of the. Let me check.
It's a long weekend. That's all I know.
Yeah.
When I Googled it, it said
you are correct. You are correct. It's It's tomorrow. It's Monday the 13th.
It's a Monday.
But many of us who have families, oftentimes we do it on the weekends, mainly because we don't have to travel again to come back home. So we do it. So I'm here at my folks. Actually, one of the reasons why we can only do this for an hour, because I'm here. We're going to have dinner in about a little over an hour right now. So, but we're gonna have fun tonight. Lots to talk about, boys. Lots to talk about. So first of all, let's say hi to everybody who's in the chat right now, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Warren Newman, good to see you, brother. How you doing tonight? Tuvaz Zone, the great Tuvaz, who did. Danny, you got the piece?
Okay, hold on.
Here we go.
I actually do.
There he is. El Dragoon.
I idolize this thing.
The great El Dragoon.
Thanks, Adrian. I appreciate it. But no, we love it, man. Thank you so much. Put in a lot of work for us here, and we've been showing it off, been taking it to every event we go to, and So appreciate that, man. Thank you so
Huge
much.
shout out to Vaz Zone. Thank you for all the support, brother.
Mhm.
Adam Kulmer, yeah, besties, yo, what's going on, Adam? How you doing tonight? Nolan's in the house. The party can begin. Nolan has entered the chat. Once Nolan enters the chat, you know the party's about to start. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Nolan. Thank you, brother. Toy Monkey Customs. Hey guys, how you doing? Jay, did you see Amazon already has Multibot for pre-order? Yes, I did. Thanks to our good friends over at Toy Habits. Multibot, who just got it like teased just the other day, is now up for pre-order. Insane. These two guys are like chowing down on the sweets. Like we're about to have dinner, guys. Don't spoil your appetites. Okay.
Yeah.
Mario Bastanini. Mario Bastanini. What's going on, brother? I'm always struggling with. It's got too many syllables in between. I've got to figure that out. Good to see Mario. Guys, the movie seems a flop. My brother watched it the other day.
And what was his take?
There's some mixed reactions to it, so I'm planning on watching it. We'll see how that goes. To Vazone, happy Thanksgiving. You too, brother. Warren Newman, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Ronimus Prime, 1982. Hey, Jay, Denny, and other guys I don't know. This is, of course, the Reverend Amagon right here. There he is, Tom, and of course the the Candyman himself. There he is. Sweet
From
British
UK.
perspective. Yes, we need more. We need more British perspectives. We definitely need more British perspectives.
More candy backgrounds. I love that.
Exactly, I love it too.
I love
Not,
candy.
Right?
not interested in Tron. The only Tron that matters to me is Megatron. Oh,
Right.
that's hilarious. I happen to have Megatron right here.
Oh, shoot.
There he is.
Nice.
That is a great segue. Holy crap, that's awesome. I already got a wheelie on pre-order. Nice. That wheelie looks a bit strange though. He's got the yellow, the orange.
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
He's from the original toy. Toy Geeksaurus, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? Snell's World, the great Snell himself. Good to see you, brother. And Snell has that Beastman I need. Oh, I'm so jealous. Rose Kirby. Hello, good evening from the UK. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hey, clock changes. British summer ends Greenwich. Meantime starts
Greenwich.
14 days time.
Yeah,
Wow.
GMT. So GMT starts in 4 days. So at the moment, we're on British summertime.
There you go. British summertime. I love that. It's literally, we're starting our winter here.
Yeah, we only have 2 seasons here.
Right. Ronimus Prime 19. Jesus, Danny, what the hell? Anyway, I need to grab some sleep. I got a minute, chef. So good night, all. Good night to you, Ronimus, and thank you for dropping by, brother.
Thanks for coming in.
Once again, to Vazone. LOL, that's still looking great. Great figure. That paint rubbed off. No, bro, it's intact. It's beautiful.
Yeah, good, man. We appreciate it. It's holding up.
People are loving it. Everywhere we take it, people are like, "What is that? Are you guys making something?" It's so cool. Toy Monkey Customs. We can finally build the Mega Beast. Yes. It's happening, guys. It's happening. And Snell's World, Tron and Sam Flynn isn't it? It is not in it. So it's a no for me. Technically, he is in it. Not going to spoil that.
Oh, yeah.
My brother spoiled
I think we all know that one.
but apparently it happened. All right. So, guys, before we get to the Tron stuff, I did want to actually say that both Danny and myself are actually working on a little project which involves custom action figures and dioramas. And before I actually start talking about that, I did want to take a look at some fun little stuff connected to Doctor Who, and because of course this is Spill the Geek Tea, we gotta represent, right, everybody? So
yeah. We've got to spill the tea. That's the thing.
Let's spill some tea, gentlemen. It's tea time. It's over here. We just missed tea time. Actually, we just missed.
I feel like I need some biscuits or something.
But then we all go on break for that, right? We got to go get some crumpets and some scones and
Scones, man.
Scones and crumpets.
Have Starbucks
So-
in the UK, or
Yeah, we've got Starbucks.
because they're dropping like flies over here.
Really?
they're closing 500 locations worldwide. It's pretty
Wow.
crazy. First of all, I did want to do one thing because obviously my audience is here too. So I want to wish a huge happy birthday to the strongest man in the universe, He-Man. His birthday is today, and yes, on Masters, the official Masters channel, they celebrated He-Man's 43rd birthday of the most powerful man in the universe. And happy birthday, He-Man, and happy birthday to everybody who celebrates with He-Man. He's a young 45. What a sprout. He still hasn't really grown out of his knickers.
He's got no grays yet.
He's still a newborn. He hasn't even put any clothes on. What an exhibitionist. Anyway, happy birthday to the most powerful man in the universe, guys.
Wow.
So yeah.
Here's a question then for you, Mega J Retro.
Sure.
When we watched He-Man came out in 44 years ago,
Yes, sir.
he was still an adult or a teenager. So therefore he would be actually older.
Maybe he'd be like 80 now.
This is true. But as we already know, magic knows no bounds, right? So the first time Prince Adam lifted the sword aloft and said, by the power of Grayskull, apparently it was 44 years ago. So that's the way I like to think about it.
He's been doing it ever since.
He-Man was bestowed. Prince Adam was bestowed the power of He-Man, but in reality, the power of He-Man, the power of He, is actually eons old. I mean, apparently it's started with the first King Grayskull, and again, the lore is like vast. But in terms of toy lore, in terms of the toy form, He-Man as a toy was actually unveiled in 1982. So 44 years young. Happy birthday to the
Happy birthday, He-Man. Yeah.
Now Danny and I are working on a wonderful project. Keep thinking about New York Comic Con just ended, but that doesn't mean that action figures and comics don't stop. My good friend Danny Green and myself are actually working on a new project called the Action Figure Comic Con here in Toronto. This is going to be a great, fun little convention. We're starting off with a one-day event, right, Danny? It's not going to be anything too crazy.
We're just going to start off kind of nice and simple, easy, one day, and then if all goes well, definitely going to take it to 2 days and so on. So
this is the brainchild of Danny Green. He's been really creative these days. El Dragoon, Action Figure Comic Con. I of course agreed to help. It's a very exciting project that I'm really excited for. And one of the main reasons I'm excited for it is it's not your run-of-the-mill toy conventions. I mean, Candyman, Tom, I'm pretty sure you've probably gone around, conventions or meetups, right? And they probably have, these bins full of action figures or, brand new action figures on the racks. And, every event has that kind of thing, right? It's kind of a staple of the collector mentality, right?
Even car boot sells over in the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like a tailgate party here, right? Because you open up your boot,
you sell it in your car, right?
You open up your trunk, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there are like 20 cars or 20 cars down the road. They're all basically people just walk across. Kind of look like a garage sale, but
I love that shit.
Right? That's awesome. I love that.
And the amount of action figures you pick up.
Yeah. So we have obviously toy conventions here, but this one's going to be unique in so much as we really want to focus in on creators. Creators are the big thing for us at the Action Figure Comic Con, and I am absolutely thrilled with a lot of the ways creators actually express themselves with dioramas, with creating miniatures. Some creators even actually create brand new head sculpts for their action figures. Like for instance, you see how Megatron just has a regular head sculpt here. There are some creators out there who actually create expressions. Danny's all about the expressions. He wants like shouting faces, angry faces, smiling faces. Some people will call them the O faces. Use your imagination, people.
Shit.
So, but here we don't have to talk about imagination. Let's take a look at a couple dioramas that were really impressive to me. And again, I'm really loving these ideas here. First one I wanted to take I don't want to take a look at that. First one I wanted to take a look at was DoctorWhoToys.net. And what do you think of this one, guys? Let's get some reaction from Build Geek T here. Take a look at this.
That's cool.
Is that a Cyberman?
Yep, Cyberman.
Yeah, that's a Cyberman.
Is it Telos?
No, that's the 5 Earthshock.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, you're right. It could be Attack of the Cybermen, so it could be Telos.
Yeah.
Because the Cybermen in the background. We never saw anything from we never saw anything from Earthshock. They were on the ship. So yes. Yeah. This is they threw in 5th Doctor, so we're gonna say it's the ship, the one that Adric died.
Yeah.
trying to save.
Now, believe it or not, this is probably just cardboard and printed pieces with a wonderful base floor. The creativity of the of the community just absolutely shocks me, and it's this kind of stuff that Danny, when Danny was talking to me about this, we really wanted to get a room full of these dioramas to really showcase how creative the community is. Now, guys, explain to me what's going on here. It looks like a science experiment. What are they doing here in this room? Like, what are the Cybermen?
Just can you, Jake, can you just scroll down a little tiny bit? I think it said Earthshock. Yeah, here's Earthshock.
Okay.
Go up a little bit.
Up a little bit. Okay.
Just a little
Whoop.
Oh,
yeah,
Earthshock
Earthshock
Cybermen. Got you. It's the Earthshock Cybermen. Okay. Got you. So what are they attempting to do here? Is this a nefarious scheme? Like just so for anybody who doesn't know Doctor Who.
Take it away, Tom.
The story was usually the Cybermen, because they're mainly robots anymore. They've completely converted from humans to robots. They're just put in stasis until they're in need of being used. So they just go, and that's an idea that's been used in future episodes of Doctor Who. So they're just stasis hibernating until it's necessary for them to come about.
Gotcha.
You just have a leader or just a squad continue onward, and then bring in everyone else.
That's amazing. And I love the fact that it literally is probably like the way I'm looking at these, it looks like they're printed sheets of paper with some cellophane on the inside to give it that effect. But at the same time, it's just so wonderfully done. And the photography is just, at such an angle that really, if I was just to come into this, maybe right here, I think this was from the show. You know what I mean? Like I was actually kind of surprised when I saw this shot. What about you guys? Is it convincing?
It's good. It is good, and like you said, it is from the angle shot, just giving that depth perspective.
Yeah.
With the actual Cyberman capsules. The only thing you can slightly tell, which is the front point of view, you can see it's a little bit more cardboardish at the front.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the back of it and how he's got the cellophane over it is very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is done mostly with cardboard, but there are many other creators who've gone above and beyond. For example, here on Warp Speed 3D printing, this is the 12th Doctor, the TARDIS bookshelf, 5.5-inch scale diorama, and this is pretty neat. I was actually very, very interested in this. So, as we know, the inside of the TARDIS is absolutely just massive. So when did this scene actually happen? And this I love this bookcase. It's actually quite nice. What do you guys think of this? And this one's fully 3D printed. You can see the resolution lines and everything. What do you guys think?
Oh, I love it. I love the 12th Doctor's control room because he had the circles back. He had books. It was bringing back classic Doctor Who because he was a fan of that, and that's what his Doctor was all about. Unfortunately, it was, well, he's too old. Those types. No, he became my favorite Doctor. Just the idea of this is his home. This is what he does. He reads. He takes a chalkboard and just enjoying himself. So that I would love to have that. And as I'm typing everything when you bring it up, so I'm saving this page. The other one, it was not secure. That I saw on your page too. But oh my goodness, everything on here, TARDIS consoles, everything else. So one day,
Yeah.
I shall have money.
We can see he's actually put his sonic screwdriver on the shelf over here. It looks like there's little LEDs on the corners. This is the kind of creativity that we want to bring to the Action Figure Comic-Con, right, Danny? I mean, this is just top-notch stuff.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of buddies here in Toronto that do this level of work, and more for sure. But they'll toy photography as well, right? It's a huge thing that goes with dioramas, right?
So, Candyman, what is this? Is that a map of the universe? Like, is there?
It's Gallifreyan. It's the alphabet. So it's probably, don't actually know Gallifreyan that well, but it's probably said bookshelf. But yeah, thing is, like I said, it is LEDs. What I probably would like to say is whether or not you could actually change the color of the lights on here.
The rings are quite nice. I like those.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 sets of different LEDs, and the thing is that it wouldn't be too hard. If you go here, we have here we have the dollar store, Dollarama, and they actually sell these little ring lights that actually have changeable colors with a remote control.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, depending on how far you want to go. I mean, he's even got a little LED light here too.
Yeah, that is cool. I like that.
That's
one of the things, because my father does a lot of this, like modeling stuff and stuff like this, and so what he's using is rope LEDs.
So the little long pieces.
Long pieces of LED which literally light up like a lightsaber. Yeah. But you can customize it in what shape you want it to be. Yes,
that's awesome. And of course, they are RGB LEDs, which mean that they've changed colors depending on what you want.
Yeah.
So great stuff. If anybody's interested in this piece, it's actually available for $121 Canadian, which is going to be around $95, Danny, USD,
something like that.
Yeah, around 90. Around.
Quid. Is it $2 to Canadian dollars to a pound?
It's getting it's
pretty much.
It's pretty much at this point. So I think this would be like
$1 shit.
I think it'd be like 80 pounds, maybe. Like yeah.
For American, it's a 5-foot premium USB cable, 130, a 3-foot cable, 125, and with no LED, it's go back to no LED, no cord. It was like $85. Yeah.
Here we go. It is changing color.
Nice.
Right. Look, they're all the colors do change.
Wow.
Yeah. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into that.
This was a lot of work. And look, it even rotates the ones on the wheels.
That's cool.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Huge shout out to Warp Speed 3D printing. These guys are doing some cool stuff. But I think it's actually creator owned, right? So there's other creators on this page. But yeah, it even comes with you can control it with an app. Wow.
Nice.
Okay, that's cool. That is really neat. If you just have it with no LEDs, this is what it could look like. That's still quite nice.
Yeah, you need LEDs. You definitely need LEDs.
Yeah, he recommends LEDs, but you can get them, get them inside. It says approximately light blue and amber colors.
So it's 210 millimeters by 115 millimeters. Not bad. It's got a circular base at the bottom. This would look handsome on anybody's shelf, I think. That would be beautiful. But check this out. They've even got the TARDIS control unit. Oh my God. The mini console. Wow.
Oh, cool. I like that. Wow.
That's crazy.
That's
okay.
Good.
That's, I got a better size. Hold on. This. Yeah, this is. Oh, what happened? For whatever reason, this is the only size they have. But yeah, look, it's like they got the clear tubes, right? All the actual
symbols.
Yep, you gotta love it. And look at that, the control unit. Like this is impressive, and it does light up. You can see the LEDs at the bottom, the console itself, and the tubes itself. That's impressive. That is some impressive stuff. Guys, if you guys are Doctor Who fans, and who isn't, right? Head over to Warp Speed Printing 3D. They not only do Doctor Who, but they also do Star Trek, SpaceX, Stargate SG-1, and multiple other types of dioramas. Here we have a Warp Core from Voyager.
Cool.
Beautiful. We got the Enterprise E Warp Core as well. So yeah, with the new nacelle figures that are coming out, these will really be nice with those figures on their diorama. The Defiant, they have the Defiance Warp Core. Nice. They've even got the NX-01 from Enterprise. They have that Warp Core as well. Oh, those little sentient bots that they had in one season for TNG. Oh, they're huge. Look at the size. Look at the size of these little guys are really tiny.
Just hoping there's no triples there, because otherwise.
I think we got a completely different company for that one, though. But these are neat. You can even see how the LEDs are, and there it is. There's that's not quite a rope LED, but that's just a series LED.
Yeah. See, a rope LED is pretty much the same as a wire.
Yep.
It's literally a wire. It's really bizarre.
Absolutely. So yeah, if anybody's interested, definitely head over to Warp Speed 3D Printing. Check out the I bet you. Yep, there it is. Danny wants one.
Those are nice. Yeah.
We want one of these for our logo. There's Danny's dream project right here. I've
This
seen
is a
these,
Stargate, right?
in on YouTube videos. They actually, some of them have a piece of a glass, a mirror on the back, and it makes it look like an infinite
Oh,
portal.
nice.
But these are
Why
nice.
don't you change colors?
I think they do. I mean, look, if you look at the LED ring, so let's just go into one of them first.
Damn.
All right, let's take a look at if they have. I'm pretty sure here it is. They have a video. So there we go. So we'll zoom in. Look at that, Danny.
Oh wow, you've got a counting of LEDs on the
Yeah, look, it's like the countdown. Yeah, look at that. Bang, bang. I wonder if it's got the sound as well. Because if it had oh wow,
That's cool.
oh, that is so cool. All right, I wasn't expecting that. That's neat. All right, Danny, put your wallet away. You're banned from buying this thing.
No, it's cool looking.
That is impressive.
But is it just for the is it for the whole thing, or is it just the files or some shit?
No, it's $315. So sorry, $412 Canadian, $315 US.
200,
This is
200 British.
Yeah, I think it's completely. Yeah. So how much is it in British pounds?
It's one. It's roughly $2. It's 180
Okay.
Canadian dollars to a pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still,
So guys,
a couple $100 in pounds and 400 Canadian.
so
Which is
definitely this is a little great one. The Warp Speed Printing 3D guys, check these guys out. They're awesome.
But it's cool, man. Definitely worth. Like that shit. Right?
Absolutely. So here's another example of a great creator who's creating Doctor Who dioramas made of scraps.
That's cool.
So this is Herv Cotton. If you guys want to subscribe to him on YouTube, and obviously he's a huge Doctor Who fan. Can you tell, guys? Can you tell he's a huge Doctor Who fan?
No, he's walked past the Fez. He's not wearing a Fez, so.
Yeah, but the Fez
Fez is in the back.
right there. He's got two Fezes. He's got one down here and one over here. He's definitely
No, that's what I mean. He's walked past him. He hasn't been wearing them.
Oh, I got you. He's got two sonic screwdrivers, the TARDIS. He's. I think he's legit. But yeah, he actually goes through this entire diorama, this entire video about how he created from scraps. He calls them, but as most diorama makers will attest to, dioramas are put together with popsicle sticks, foam, any bits that you can find. But you'd be surprised what you can actually make out of them. And this is the type of thing that we want to showcase on Action Figure Comic Con. We're going to have a host of different creators who are actually going to be at the show showcasing many of their works, and some of them will be for sale for anybody. Oh shoot, sorry.
You can bring some of those guys up on Insta.
Yeah, for sure. See how he's created this diorama here. One of our good friends. Let's just go ahead and hold on. Mega City Minis. Mega City Minis. Is actually going to be creating a special diorama for the event itself, and you can see some of the great stuff he's done. I mean, this little diorama here was an actual subway station here in Toronto, and he's recreated it like just lovingly. He here takes the whole breakdown of how he did it, as you can see here, literally as mentioned before, with scraps, with pieces of garbage, really. But it can become magical, guys.
Yeah.
Like, look what he's doing here with the railroad tracks.
I actually own this. I own this one.
I'm not sure you guys ever got this over in Canada, but in the UK, back in the 80s, there was a children's TV show called Blue Peter, and they showed you how to make Tracy's Island out of scrap.
We have similar shows here in Canada.
We do like arts and crafts type stuff.
Yeah, kind of like the Bob Ross type of shows, right? Where they it's just like a small tutorial on how to build things or how to paint things. So, but obviously, they obviously have different presenters.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think that a lot of us were inspired by shows like this to create these types of dioramas here.
Yeah, because Blue Peter is like more of like a topical show. It will go through everything. But one of the things is like, here's the one I made earlier, which was one of its catchphrases. But there's a whole YouTube video you can probably watch of how they build Tracy Island out of like paper mache and washing up liquid bottles and stuff like that.
Wow. Was that for Thunderbirds or was that for?
Yeah, Thunderbirds.
Yep, Thunderbirds. Yeah,
Tracy Island.
Tracy Island is legendary, right? As a matter of fact, I don't know if you saw, but there's a documentary about how they actually restored some of the original Thunderbird puppets here in Canada, and actually filmed a brand new episode, which was only a radio drama, but they actually made it into a video episode. I don't know if you saw that documentary. Look it up. It's actually quite nice. It's actually quite neat to see. It was a huge production. But there you go, guys. A full diorama created from scraps, and this one's pretty good.
It is very good.
Yeah. This one, of course, was created by Herv Cotton. You guys should definitely give him a like and a follow. I mean, this guy is killing it. And these are the types of creators we want to see and invite to Action Figure Comic Con if anybody's going to be here in Toronto around that time. Some great stuff. So yeah, guys, definitely check out Herv Cotton. The man's doing some really, really cool work. And then we have an entire Doctor Who diorama from Who-Universal Shop. These guys are also doing some really fun stuff. So this is the action figure review and secondary diorama. So you can see, I love the diorama pieces on the back. Which Doctor is this? Is this the third Doctor? Or
Fourth Doctor.
Fourth Doctor, sorry.
Tom Baker in the second console room because it's brown.
Beautiful. Look
Yes,
at
I love the second one.
Yeah. Look at the stained glass windows.
Yeah.
Like so nice. Right? Obviously you can see the resolution lines, but you know what? It gives a little bit of texture to the room. You know what I mean? Like I actually kind of like it. That's beautiful.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah. And he has replaceable scenes on the picture frame.
Yeah, was that supposed to be a monitor?
Okay, there you go.
So that will be like the monitor screen. So when he's dropping them into, oh wow, that's cool. It locks in as well.
So he can basically I guess if he's selling these and he order them, you can actually assemble it.
Yeah.
And I think it probably has multiple configurations on that level. Probably. I love the sitting chair too. The sitting chair is quite nice. It looks like something out of the Antique Roadshow. Yeah, because like it's got that nice little ornate piece at the bottom, but I love the woodwork at the front, right?
You mean plastic work?
Yes.
Plastic grain.
Neat little
Looks
desk.
like wood.
That's quite nice. I'm
That is
really
cool.
and the characters fit right in with the diorama. I'm very, very impressed at this. Like I said, in this case, the resolution lines don't look so terrible because they really add that sort of texture to the piece. A little bit of cleaning up that needs to be done. You can see a lot of flash. That's the little hairs that are still around. But again, for what it is, it's a beautiful piece. Yeah, those are my favorite. The stained glass windows. I think those are really neat.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Again, the creativity from the community is huge. He's even created a small plate on the back, and of course he's selling it his pieces on Instagram and eBay. So yeah, guys, definitely check out Mondas Productions, and of course this being the Doctor Who classic second TARDIS diorama from the Who-Universal Shop. So yeah, definitely check these guys out there. Who-Universal Shop, Kelly.com maybe. Yeah, I mean, look.
If you look on the back on it, it looks like he's got an Instagram and an eBay shop. If you just scroll back on that, his label.
Yep.
Instagram and eBay.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So probably Who-Universal on Instagram, Who-Universal Shop on Instagram, and Who-Universal Shop on eBay. So guys, definitely check them out. Great stuff. And again, they fit perfectly. The figures fit perfectly in the shot. So yeah, guys, definitely check these guys out. Mondas Productions, and he does a lot of reviews on Doctor Who figures. Incredible. So we're gonna probably get into our main topic in a second, but let's take a look and see if there are any comments from the chat.
I was going
guys.
to say there's a lot of chats. You guys are just talking non-stop. I'm so glad.
It's all good. Warren Newman, we have the power. Yes, we all have the power. Happy birthday to He-Man. Maximum Borg, I have the power. All right, Maximum, you go, man. You do you, brother. I'm just kidding. You have the power, Maximum. Rose Kirby, hey, how's any of you Doctor Who Lost in Time? How's any of you got Doctor Who Lost in Time? I could be getting it in the next few days, but does anybody want to know what the extras are for the Mission Impossible Final Reckoning? That's going over my head, guys. Do you know what?
I haven't got Lost in Time, but that would be interesting.
Reverend Tom is completely lost. He has no idea.
I read the comment. It's like, Rose, what was that again? Rose, if you want to come on the show anytime, message us on Instagram. So, because you're always on the chat, which I appreciate it, and you're always on the chat with Legends of Driving TARDIS. So I invite you on.
Yeah. There you go, Rose. Thank you so much for the comment. Again, it's gone over my Danny. Do you know what Rose is talking about? It's gone completely over my head.
I'm sure it's cool, but I just don't know what's up.
Motto, enjoy Thanksgiving. Thank you, brother. We are. I'm going to be starting in about a half an hour, so it's going to be fun. Snell, I was there. Nice. Good to see you, Snell. Motto, one of my best friends lives in Canada. You know what? He's a good person. He's a good person.
It's probably very nice.
Dead Man Juan, what up, peeps? Not much, brother. Good to see you. Just Justin Mohan, what's going on, Justin? Good to see you, brother. What is the Hasbro 375? Are they doing O-ring or Marvel figures in that scale again? So yeah, we're gonna talk. That's the next topic. We're gonna talk about what happened at. We're gonna talk about what happened at the New York Comic Con 2025 because some weird shenanigans going on. 375 is short for 3.75 inches. So take from that what you will. Warren Newman, never eat pears.
Never eat pears.
That's a Doctor Who reference.
There you go. Look, Grego's in the house. What's going on, Grego? Thank you for the link. Good to see you, brother. Guys, if you haven't already, time scales. I think we're broadcasting on the time. Yeah, we are broadcasting from the time scales right now. So always good to see Grego. Let's see here. Warren Newman, hope they do a 12th Doctor console like this. Yes. You can give them you should give them a suggestion. Drop them a line, right? It was Warp Speed printing, warpspeed3dprinting.com. So definitely give them a line. Let them know your wish list. They'll probably they do custom work, and maybe for a discount, if they can sell it on to other fans, maybe you can do something. Yao Seguro, what's going on, Yao? Always good to see you. Danny, am I pronouncing that right? I'm not sure.
Yao Seguro, I guess.
Seguro.
I'm sure, because I tend to screw that up. Good night, gents. Danny, quick question. Do you know if Technotoys is going to have more Mondo Clayface? I guess Tron from Hasbro is going to be the same as the Indiana Jones figures, Ghostbusters, and movie.
That's a good question. Well, they're sold out currently, I think is So I can look into that for you. If you want to reach out to me on Instagram, Danny Green Collects, I can deal with you directly. No problem. So
the property is toyetic. We don't need to go realistic route. Let toys be toys. I appreciate that, brother. Yes, I think that there is a beauty in just more toyetic toys versus more photorealistic toys. But it's going in that route, right? That's the problem. Tuvaz Zone. Whoa, portals are amazing. Yes, that
Stargate was amazing. Stargate was amazing.
If I had $400 Canadian lying around, I think I would definitely have that on my shelf. That thing was just incredible. Yes, it's an amazing 6-inch Stargate. Then they sell figures that are going to come out soon. It would be absolutely beautiful. Ryan Ventek, Blue Peter is a variety show for children. Yes, we just had that discussion, and it just like here in Canada, with other variety shows that we had, it's obviously like even Sesame Street to a certain degree teaches you how to do arts and crafts. So yeah, 100%. We're looking very forward to that. Ray is in the house. Ray Black, what's going on, Ray? Good to see you. Sci-fi dude. What up, TVC family? Not much, brother. Good to see you. 3.75 inch for life. You are the classic, aren't you, Sci-fi dude? Yes. You love those vintage collections. Ryan Ventek, nothing short about. Good one, Ryan. I see what you did. I see what you did there, Ryan. I see what you did there. Yao. Thank you, Danny.
Hey, no problem, brother.
And look who it is. It's Mike from Tidarium Hangar. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you, brother. I never thought I would hate the concept of HasLabs like I do today. Yes. Yes, I think all of us are reeling back from that. We are going to start talking about that right now. Maro, hello, Maro. What's going on? Good to see Maro. All right, guys, let's get to the elephant in the room here. So this weekend during New York Comic Con, Hasbro decided to drop to us something which I don't think any of us really expected. I mean, like Tron has a movie right now, Tron Ares. The third movie in the Tron trilogy, it is now. But Hasbro decided to go and do something really strange and go all the way back to 1982. So thanks to our good friends over at toyart.com, a wonderful news resource for action figures all year round. Guys, give them a like and a follow. Tell them that the Spill the Geek Tea sent you. Tales of the Traveling TARDIS. All right, so Toy Art has been covering this, and thank goodness, because this has been one heck of a crazy thing. So, first of all, guys, let me get your reactions. We'll start with Danny, and then we'll move on to the Reverend, and of course, Candyman.
So, you want my reaction?
Okay. So Danny's itching to say something. So, Danny, what do you think of these three?
You know what? I didn't know they were 3 3/4.
Yeah, 3 3/4-inch figures.
I was like, you guys. Anyways,
tiny.
I would have been okay if they were like 6-inch and you could put some legends in there or some, Joes or something or crossplay.
You can put Joes, but they'll be.
The three. Yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right about that. But yeah, I don't know. For me personally, that's cool, but the scale and all that, I'm not a fan too much, and and it's like it's a HasLab thing potentially, right? Or isn't something?
It is. It's a HasLab. It's a HasLab project.
Yeah. So
Let me get a little bit more intimate here.
And price. What's the price?
I'll tell you in a second. Let's let the Reverend. Let's let the Reverend and
tell you
Candyman.
how I really feel.
I'm gonna put you in suspense. Let's let the Reverend and Candyman chime in here. So, guys, these are 3 3/4-inch figures. So they're
Right.
GI Joe scale.
Yeah.
But they,
Are they fully articulate?
They are. They have elbow joints.
That's all, man.
They're modern articulation. They even have knee and ankle joints, wrist joints. They have the whole gambit. And as a matter of fact, the neck on all the characters telescopes all the way up, so that when they're riding the light cycles, they're actually looking forward. You know how when you usually put characters in vehicles, they are always looking down at the console. No, this one they're actually looking forward. So that's a very big advancement in. So that's Flynn. This is Tron with his communication disc to his user. They come with additional swapped hands as well. 2 for the light cycles, 2 for just hanging out. This is his girlfriend. I can't remember her name right now. Somebody's going to kill me in the comments.
Hot.
She's also. What was it? Okay, we got it. What's her name? Her name is Yori. Her name's Yori. Okay, so there's Yori. This is Sarek, the big baddie of the game.
Is it Sark or Master Control?
Sorry.
Is it Master Control or is it
No.
Sark?
This is Sarek. This is Sarek. That's Sark. Yeah, Master Control would have been nice, and there's a reason why I say he would have been nice. Here's a random program. Where's Ram? I've been saying Ram is missing, right? The one guy who died in the movie, he's missing. The guy who sacrificed for everybody else. These are the light cycles. They come with
He's an unlock.
they should, right? But there are no unlocks.
Yeah.
Here's the light cycle with the light trail. Flynn is standing in front, and this is how you get them in, and you see how the neck actually telescopes, so they can look forward, right? And they explode like they do in the movie. So yeah, that is fun, right? No lights and sound, so that's unfortunate. So there's a blue cycle and a yellow cycle. Candyman, thoughts?
It looks, no offense, but it looks really, really cheap. Okay. And if you go back to the first picture, there. Why is Sark doing I'm a little teapot pose?
Because you're short and stout.
He's spilling the tea right there. Can't you see?
It is, I know.
He's spilling the tea.
I think that the discs with the extended acrylic to make it look it doesn't go right. They're missing a big shot that they should be lights on this. It's the whole idea of Tron is that you're in a virtual world, even if it's just a little push button, but you can actually light them up. So they all light. Even in the movie in Tron Legacy, they lit up.
Yes,
They lit up. Yeah,
They do.
true story.
So there is a light up feature, but it's the grid.
Hmm.
The grid lights up. That's all. So, Reverend Mr. Tom, what are your thoughts about this complete set? And then I'll tell you the price.
Yeah, I know the price because when you and Mikey were on, and I showed the price, and then I went on to see how many people have
Okay, well, hold on.
backed it up. I don't say the price.
Don't spoil
Yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna say it.
What are your
I saw how many are trying to support it. It's like, yeah, it doesn't really get my vote, and kids, it's amazing how they got the articulation and the arms and the legs and even the tiny little hands, which can be lost so easily
Mhm.
for all these 3 3/4 inch scale figures.
Oh yeah.
So they put it in there, but that's what they're doing. It's in the articulation they spent the money on, but for anything else, you're not going to get. You're not going to get the light up effects. You're missing some characters here and there. They're not doing any backups because they're saying, well, we want you to pay this much money, and you still have, quite a while ago. But as you and Mike said before, like, I don't see anyone biting on it.
It's a 44-year-old property,
Yeah.
right? And really, there's really no connection. It's such an odd time to release this.
Mhm.
So, but your actual thoughts? Would you back? You're saying you would not back this. You're not in on this.
No.
No?
I mean, the biggest thing I did was when we did Eternia, and I was like, I need the funds, so everything is sealed. It's in Orlando, and I'll figure out how to get rid of it after that. But
Yeah.
little things like this, even
So
with my
here's
hoarding
another-
situation, no, the movie is one thing. If I still remember the figures, they were like so transparent looking, glowing. And this is like, well, this is the new version. And you can lose the hands very easily because it's going to fall between the cracks or somewhere and some big roach is going to eat it. I don't know. So it's just for the true Tron collector that's been watching the movie every single year. We had to watch the movie again. It's our annual time to watch the movie for the birthday. But no, I wouldn't. That's not my bag, baby.
Yeah, not my bag. So other than the Reverend Amagon, what would you guys imagine is the price on this? Candyman, what would you pay for 5 figures, 2 light cycles, and a light up board?
For a bit of
So US dollars is not too far away from British pound. Well, it is a little bit, but what would you pay in US dollars for this?
US dollars.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I would buy it because I don't.
It's fine. But
I would say I'd say 250.
250. Wow. Okay. All right.
Wow.
All right, Danny. What would you pay for this?
Did I say £2.50? You know.
Oh, sorry. Is that what you meant?
£2.50.
All right, that's $2.50.
We're going back in a
I like
second.
that.
Now I understand. Now, see, I thought you meant US. I was like, wait a second, 250. All right. You mean $2?
Price is right.
Danny, what would you pay for this?
I'd pay like $50.
$50.
That'd be
All right,
generous.
Danny's being ridiculous. All right.
I would have paid more than that. Truth.
All right. So the average price. So we sort of worked.
$100.
So Mike and I sort of worked this out. The average price of a Star Wars or GI Joe vintage collection or retro figure it's around $26 now, which is absolutely crazy
Wow.
already. All right. So if you multiply 25 times 5, what is that? That's 125, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like,
So 125. Let's say the light cycles are. Let's be generous. Okay. Let's say the light cycles are $40 each.
yeah.
Oh God.
Just to be generous. Okay. We're just talking about being generous here. So that's $80 right there. $80 plus 125. That's one.
205.
Sorry.
205.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. That's 205. Right. And then let's say the base. What
That
like
base.
what
$8.
was
20, 30
It's all
bucks.
about that base. About that base.
all that base?
No trouble.
I think
No
I
problem.
think we're being extremely generous here, guys. So the base maybe I'd say $30 at most, right? So close to so what would that be? 235,
Mm-hmm.
right? 235. All right, that's being incredibly generous. Now most people are saying most of the comments I'm saying is no more than 150. That's the most comments I get. This thing is actually right now on sale and you have to buy the entire set. You have to buy the entire set. It's a whopping $260.
Damn,
$260.
you guys are close.
So you were very close, Candyman. But you moved the decimal point a couple spaces over. But
No, yeah, I was going to say it's $250.
Yeah,
$2.
so 260 is where it's at, and it's not getting the best of response. They have 43 days left to go, and in the 3 days it's been up, it's only hit 869 backers.
See, this is a problem that Tron had originally. It wasn't that Tron is not a good film, either legacy or the original. I haven't seen Ares, so I can't comment yet. The problem is that they didn't know how to merchandise Tron.
Right.
What is it target audience? Was it for adults? Was it for children? When Tron first came out, it was designed around computers and gaming.
Yeah.
It was literally that, and the toys and the marketing, because I thought it was going to be another like big thing like GI Joe or Mask or something like that, yeah, but it wasn't, because Disney doesn't know how to market IPs which are not aimed for kids.
I agree.
Like the black hole.
Yeah,
Or the Black Cauldron. The Black Cauldron was a complete. Whoa! What happened there?
yeah.
So, just to put it into perspective, in the same time frame for any of the GI Joe HasLabs, they almost got either 3/4 of the way funded by the third day, or completely funded by the third day. So they're asking 10,000 backers to pony up $260. Can somebody do some quick math? What is that? I believe it's $2.5 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody do some quick math. I do believe it's $2.6 million.
What was that? 1,000 backers at
10,000.
10,000.
10,000.
Yeah.
260.
Yeah, 2.5, 2.6.
Yep, $2.6 million, guys.
Mhm.
$2.6 million to actually get this fully funded. Is this a banger or a bust? Let's take it to the chat, guys. Is this a banger or bust? Danny, banger or bust, buddy?
You know already. It's a bust. It's cool and all, but not for that price, yo.
Candyman, is it a banger or some bangers and mash here? What are we?
Bangers and mash. You know what that is, don't you? I think it's going to be a bust. I just think they've just pulled out the ones which didn't sell from Disney and just repackaged them.
Yeah. I think you're actually on the right track there. And the Reverend Amagon, what would you go in on this at all? Like, is this even on your radar?
You.
Oh,
That's maybe $100 display. I would just sit in the back corner because, like I said, old fans of the show. I watch it every single year, and Jeff Bridges. Yeah, I watched another Jeff Bridges. So logically, $100 just to have it there, play with it sometimes, and then you lose the hands. Yeah, And resale value $25 because someone knows no one wants it. Comic book store say, "Why are you missing all these pieces?" I know the cat got to it. I don't know. The kids.
Here's my biggest problem with this thing. Okay, it is missing the few things in Tron, the first movie, that would really make this a legacy type of collectible. They don't have any Space Invaders, right? I think that if you included one of the freaking Space Invaders from the movie as like an arc, an arc which surrounds the grid. If you had an arc which surrounds the grid, that is cool. All right, that's really cool. Or what this guy turns into, unfortunately, is a tank, right? If you had one of the tanks from the movie, I mean, at least then I can see where the value is coming from. Where and make it a stretch goal. There are no stretch goals in this campaign at all. You are literally just paying for whatever you see. What you see is what you get. There's no additional incentives on this, and I think that those are missed opportunities. I really do.
Jay, could you pull back that photograph again of them, all of them again? Because you just had brought that brilliant idea. What they should have done is put a Space Invader, put a platform on the back, and have it sitting down, and so you can actually see the legs.
Yes.
That is such a cool idea.
That would be a cool diorama. And then you can remove it. You can have it like, trying to stomp them or something. That would have been cool, right? And where are the bits and the bytes? Where are they? Like, they were just little bits and bobs.
No,
those are cheap.
Yes.
Those are easy to make.
No,
and because if you made them, yeah, exactly. Yes. If you made them about this size, they're real life size. You could actually just have them as little bits and bytes and just just carry them around wherever you go. There's so many missed opportunities here. It's ridiculous.
Customizers will add to it if they want to go over that far.
They're not even stretch goals. They're not even stretch goals. This is, to me, this is a wasted opportunity. All right, guys. We're gonna get to some comments, but then I think myself and Danny will have to bow out because of Thanksgiving dinner. But we want to thank the Spill the Geek Tea crew. Thank you guys so much for having us. This has been so much fun. We definitely have to do this again, as always. It's been too long, my friends. It's been too long.
Definitely.
But let's get to these. Wow, holy crap! The chat just keeps exploding. Thank you guys for joining us this afternoon. Holy crap, this is so much fun, guys. Okay, hopefully there's not too many negative comments here, but that's going to be impossible. Sci-Fi Dude, have you seen Battlestar Galactica 3 3/4 inches, 100% lit? Yeah, is it Hasbro? Probably not. No. So yes, I would definitely like to see some more Battlestar Galactica stuff. Now, is it the original one from like 1970, whenever it was, or is it the more modern stuff? I'm curious to find out what that is. P. Ferreira, Ross at Rose, Lost in Time is all right, but it's bits and pieces. Oh, okay. Yeah, some inside baseball right there. Rose, I had to try to complete season 3 classic DVDs, so I have to get Lost in Time. It has the Dalek Masters plan, but tomorrow I will be getting the Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Nice. Ooh. So is that like a printout of the Daleks?
No, these are I think these are missing stories. Some of the early Doctor Who stories got burnt in the BBC files.
Which we were talking about like last year or such.
Yeah. And so they keep on finding it, and the ones I haven't found, they've still got the script, but they're reanimating some of the old ones.
That's excellent. At least they can be reenacted at some point, right? The Tron figures look cool. A bit overpriced. A bit? You're being generous like we are. The master plan isn't complete. Very few clips from the story exist. Yeah. It is unfortunate. Warren Newman should have been 6-inch with Tron. You know what? That's the funny thing about that. They also showed at the show 6-inch figures of the Tron Legacy. So it's a weird strategy that Hasbro and Disney are going through.
I swear that's what I thought I seen was a 6-inch.
They are the 6-inch. They're gorgeous. They don't light up, but they're amazing. Nick Smith Films, Candy, you're looking dapper today, sir. You are looking.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Must be all the candy.
Got to wipe off some of that from your shoulder there.
Our other co-host, Nick Smith.
Sci-Fi Dude, I'm loving HasLab Tron 3 3/4. Brother, you better back it. If you're not going to back it, nobody is. Get your friends, get your family, everybody to back that thing. Because right now, it's looking pretty dire.
Get Jeff Bridges.
Pretty dire. Yeah, Jeff Bridges is looking kind of dire too. P. Ferreira, the figures look awesome. The cycle, not sure what's going on with the wheel. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's a light trail. I don't even think they spin. Tuvaz Zone likes it, but yep, it's going to pass. Rose Kirby, but in the UK, it's on DVD on or 11 episodes. Oh, okay. David Warner played 3 roles in the original movie, which is cool. Yes, he of course was Sarek, and he did play a few. He played Sarek. He played what was the name of the original guy? Dex.
Dillinger.
He played Dillinger. He played Sarek, and apparently he played one other character, probably a background character. Actually, no, he played the Master Control Unit.
Yeah, I was going to say he played the MCP.
Yeah, that's right. He played the Master Control Unit. Correct. That's right. Sci-fi. Hope we see 3.75 from Hasbro, maybe a new G.I. Joe line. I'm hoping so too, because they hinted at the idea that Destro is now part of the Hall of Fame. Motto, very, very pricey. Yes, unfortunately. Nick Smith. Tom, good to see your smiling face.
Thank you, Nick.
Yow. Did they find cheaper line like this Disney one? I'll be all in. Yeah, I'm hoping that they will. Or maybe they actually have already produced these, and they'll show up at Ross.
Can I?
Sci-fi dude. HasLab ever put out a reasonably priced item ever? I mean, it depends on your scope of what is reasonably priced. So most people say no. Frankie boy, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. You bros? Just home from Mallorca. How are y'all? We're doing good, brother. $300. No, I would not pay $300, Frankie. No, I would not pay $300. $1 million.
The price is right. Come on down.
Sci-fi dude. Bring back G.I. Joe 3 3/4 and HasLab can put out the flag for $2,000. Yes, it will probably end up being like that. The flag is a gigantic. It's 6 feet long. The flag. It's like 6 feet long. All right, guys, we're gonna have to start wrapping this up pretty soon. Last couple comments. Tuvazone 140 would have been a good price on Tron all in. I agree. I would have been in on. I would have been all in at 140 for that set. 100%. I would have been all in. P. Ferreira saw Ares today. I don't get what all the fuss was about it with Ares is a better movie than Tron Legacy, but very flawed. Interesting. Okay. Motto. It's a bust for Motto, unfortunately. Conrad Murray, back Beatbox Academy Rhodium. I want it. Oh, there you go. Dude,
that's fine.
You're gonna have to get in line, bro. Get in line. Make sure you got it. P. Ferreira, do you mean the recognizer? Yes. The Space Invaders recognizer. Yes. Ryan Ventek. What they should do is take one of the bikes and away and put in $250 into every box. I don't disagree. I think you're absolutely on the ball. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a few more, and then we're gonna both me and Danny are gonna have to bow out. But the Reverend and of course Candyman will continue, and we want to wish everybody out there a very happy Thanksgiving dinner. If you are Canadian, or heck, if you want to celebrate Thanksgiving for yourselves. I mean, in the UK, sure, give some thanks. Why not, right? I mean, like
we got bonfire night next month, so that's okay. If you know what bonfire night is.
No, that one I don't know. So you're gonna have to. Rose Kirby. No, go ahead. I
was going to say, remember the 5th of November.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that little limerick. We'll figure that one out. I'm thinking that's only 1 week for a class. Oh, there we go. There. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right. I got you. Anonymous. A little bit of anonymous. Yeah. It's only 1 week to go for Classic Blu-ray Box Season 13. Also fantastic for the Jurassic World Rebirth. The Smurfs. On the 27th, Superman. Wow. Holy crap. Rose, you were on the ball. I hope you're not buying all of that stuff. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, I'm gonna have to cut it here. Mikey, can you join the Reverend and Candyman? Because that would be awesome. Hey, fellas, take him to lunch soon. Be able to watch. There you go. Mikey can take over and talk about Motooniverse.
He did last night. Yeah. Talk a little bit here, and we'll finish it off.
Frankie, good to see you, brother. What do Scandinavians have to do? Frankie, I'm sorry. The Scandinavians are okay by themselves. You guys are like 10 feet tall. You know what I mean? You don't need us. It's all right. You're always looking down at us anyway. It's okay.
I've got my snooze, so I'm happy.
Venomous. No and the price, but the figs are beautiful. Absolutely. And last comment, guys. Thank you so much for being here. It is Nova Regen. Gobble, gobble, fellow Canucks. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Nova. Thank you for that. And with that, everybody, Danny Green and myself will be bowing out. Thank you guys for having us. Thank you to the Geek Tea for giving us the opportunity to talk about our brand new event. Where is it? Our brand new event, Action Figure Comic Con. Guys, we are looking for exhibitors. If you happen to be in the Greater Toronto area, definitely follow us on all of our social medias. Action Figure Comic Con on Instagram, Action Figure Comic Con on YouTube. Where else am I missing, Danny?
Well, Instagram and Facebook, and
There you go.
actionfigurecomiccon.com.
Yes. If you head over to actionfigurecomiccon.com and sign up for the application form, if you guys are exhibitors, we really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. This is sponsored in part by TitanToys.com. Guys, we are the Titan Toys, the Titans Talking Toys, and be sure to check out our YouTube show. And of course, Titan Toys is a wonderful sponsor of the show, and we really appreciate it. So, guys, thank you so much once again, Reverend Tom and the Candyman. Thank you again. We really appreciate it. These guys will be taking over, and hopefully Mikey will be able to pop in and give you guys more news about another event that we will be appreciation. So, guys, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Really appreciate it.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Have a good night, guys. Thanks for having us.
Good night.
Thank you, Danny. Muchas gracias, amigo.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's going.
What's going on?
Doesn't want to.
Right. Now we're back. That was
And we'll
awesome.
lose everyone.
Well, thank you, Jay and Danny, for joining us.
That
So,
was perfect.
what do you think of all the 3 Tron movies, since we're talking about Tron? I know I haven't seen the last one, but I've seen clips of it and trailers of it.
I'm not going to go see a movie until He-Man comes out, Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday. There was something else I can't remember, but I'm just not a movie goer anymore. I play the music on the radio, on the YouTube, and do things here and there. But when I hear about what happened with Legacy and it just did so, it's like, okay, I'm glad I didn't go see it. And now Ares, like Pedro said, so we'll see. Maybe when they come out with a box set, if it's going to be the trilogy set and eventually comes out at a decent price going to Walmart, sure, I'll get it. But
see, I like the original Tron and I love it Legacy mainly because of the soundtrack. Because Legacy was done by Daft Punk, which was more of a dance stuff, and it was quite techno-y. However, the new film is done by 9 Inch Nails. So they produced the music for Ares, so it should be quite rocky. However, I just like the whole concept of, are we just humans in a massive world of electrons? How they compared the philosophy between the programs and all the information as people in the grid, and comparing it to how we are in reality.
based on that, is the Matrix copying Tron?
That's a good question. What do you guys think in the comments? Do you think Matrix was copying Tron, or do you think it was a completely different movie with the whole concept of a virtual reality? Could that be interesting?
With the Star Trek Next Generation, the Borg were supposed to be something completely different, but essentially cyborg, Cybermen, the Borg. I mean, they even went with the comic books, say the Borg and Cybermen, even the cross sections between the two. I even never wrote the story, but I had the idea of bringing I think it was my doctor ends up in the Delta Quadrant or somewhere with another Starfleet vessel, and we understand how the factions split up. How basically the Borg was, we saw the basics of the Cybermen in the beginning as an attack of Cybermen. The humans are being replaced with parts here and there, and then they just put on the outer suit because it's British. But in America, they said, well, let's do it without the spacesuits and just show the bits and pieces on the body. So it's easier and say, Cybermen, resistance is useless. While on Next Generation, resistance is futile. It's like, okay, it's borrowing things. It wasn't the original concept, but it was easier doing it that way. So with Tron having this setup here, Matrix, we are all stuck in the Matrix itself. I feel the port in the back of my neck, and I still go back to the joke on Next Gen. Every day you say computer and program, because we're in this going through the philosophy of everything. Are we in the Matrix? Are we just background characters? All these things, it's a lot of things to think about there, because that's what people are getting paid to do. Well, there's just ponder it and then just end up dealing with people saying, "Are you open?"
Mhm.
And dealing with all this stuff. So we just lose our sense of wonder to be stuck in this reality of you need to do this, continue online, continue your life, don't think about things. There's so much out there. We're searching through other worlds for intelligent life when we can't even deal with common stupidity. Or dealing with AI, but can't deal with common stupidity. Our oceans, there's so many things down below which we'll never know about. Creatures so prehistoric, but they're so deep down that we will never be able to go down. What's the planet for? This and that. So that's this whole story of scene. That's my head. That's all I think about. Variously, besides, well, I wonder what so and so's doing. I wonder what that doing. No, I'm thinking, well, Masters of the Universe. I have a concept of I want to do it with this Skeletor, this version, that version, all these things. Still waiting to see Mikey's popping in, but I sent him the link. Just want to
That's
check.
fine.
He said he's gonna eat real quick.
Do you
He'll be on in a
remember?
bit.
Okay, I'm not sure if anyone else remembers that, but do you remember the very first Tron, computer game?
Yes. And then I went to play the video game in the mall.
No, it wasn't in the mall. It was the ones where it was the Tommy Fizers. Do you remember the Tommy Fizers?
It's been so long.
See if you can pull it up. It was done by Tommy.
Tommy.
And they were like the best way to do it. They had like 3 different versions of them. One of them was Tron, one of them was Jaws. I can't remember the other one. One was red, blue, and white. They were like 3D, like binoculars. I think it was like Tommy 3D Viewer or something like that.
And the original ones were just, to me, look so much cooler. I'm bring this up under toytales.ca, so Canada site. Bring this up real fast here, because that's what you go to a comic book store, you see these things, and so that was unique for me. I like those much better.
They were quite cool, but no, this was like a portable battery operated video game.
I wouldn't doubt it. So many things just to bring things about. I'm going to bring it Tommy Tron toy line. They're showing the figures.
Tomytronic. I think it was called Tomytronic.
There was
Tron.
They did have a video.
Yeah,
game.
Have a look at Tomytronic.
See if I can view image and then bring this one up, because this was my little tiny console here while I keep searching. That one came out, but I'm going to still search.
Okay, I remember that one. No, these were Tomytronic 3D.
Tomytronic 3D. Oh yeah, that's when the lines there. Tomytronic 3D. Okay.
Last one pass. And the problem is, it used to use like natural light to come in through the top, so you can see the screen properly.
Tomytronic 3D. Okay, this is interesting. Let's bring up this picture. This is what comes up from the box and the video game. All right, here. I need to stop that picture. Tomytronic 3D.
Yeah, that was it. That was based on unofficially based on the Tron thing. So literally, you go in and you play on it, and it was like you had to take out the space faders
Hmm.
as you use a tank. And that little white patch you see on the actual thing, that was where the light source will get in, so you could actually see the screen. And that was like one of my first ever Tron games. That's what I was saying. Warren was like the DS console, but this is before the DS console. When did this come out then? It must have been, Tron was 82, so this must have been 83, 84.
I would say so. They just see curiosityclassics.co.uk. Wow, they won £135 for it. Sold 1983. Sky
1983.
Attack.
Sky Attack, which was basically a rip-off of Tron.
Hmm.
Because Tron, believe it or not, the problem is Tron is one of these sort of films. It becomes a cult classic. Like when it comes out, no one really likes it, and then after like 30 years, everyone still loves Tron and remembers Tron. Wow. Tell me,
So,
wonder if it still works.
some damage to the box, but no instructions. It was someone bought it for £135.
Wow.
So, but a toy that probably $10 back in '83. I mean, Masters of the Universe was $5. Now we're spending over $25 or more, and I told Kenny as I do in my live shows, my other live shows, how I want to do customs here and there, and he says, "Where are you gonna put all this stuff?" I said, "I don't know, but I have the ideas, and I just want to keep the customs that he and Makeshift Create, you hear me, Corey, are working on for me, and just sell off the rest of the stuff like Eternia." As I was part of the group, trying to, let's do this, let's get this thing going. We missed out on the one figure; they didn't want to release it, and I just have no place for it. It's in Orlando right now.
Do you want to bring us back to normal rather than our little bubbles?
Can
you just bring up Ryan's comment about Tron as a doll as a dishwasher? I can understand. A lot of people didn't like it when it came out. The thing is, what I like about Tron, it was groundbreaking with its special effects. Yes, it was a lot of rotoscoping now, and it could be done easier. But it was one of the first, wasn't the first films, but one of the first films with computer-generated graphics in it. And the coding they had to do for it was pages and pages and pages of coding back in the day. It was not like how it is today, where you can just drop and drag in, oh wow, or ask AI to create a code. It was all done manually, and everything had to be plopped out. And some of the other stuff, yes, it was rotoscoping, and it was filmed. Do you know that first one in the computer thing was filmed black and white?
Oh, that makes sense. And just highlight with the okay.
Yeah, and they highlighted it with the color afterwards. So they filmed all the film in the grid as, yeah, might as well put that on. We've gone back retro. They filmed it black and white, and then rotoscoped it later with color, and recolorized it.
Nostalgia. That's the thing. You grew up with it, and that's why these toy sets through HasLabs is for those into nostalgia. Want to have it in the background. So yeah, sure. If I was into it, if I was in a multifaceted hoarder and trying to collect everything there is, which now I know it needs to be sold off. Sure, you always have that one special collectible. But again, HasLab, with the last one for the Rebels, the Republic Starship, for the, I can't remember the names. Jay had problems saying too, but it's like, it's a scale, so you can put the clone troopers in there, and if it reaches that next goal, you get this figure, you get that figure. You say, oh my god, look at what's happening to us right now with all these tariffs going through. I mean, I have a friend that ordered for me. He found it in B&M, the Cybermen figure set from Revenge. He made me custom 3D printed figures. And so he says it's going to cost about 20 pounds to send it to me because of this. My brother's saying the same thing. He's not even sure if he can send the stuff to me right now because of all this going on. So it's just the infatuation. Like, what over the years I had, Star Wars, into Masters of the Universe, into Transformers, into Doctor Who, and now just everything, because like, okay, I want it now. It's too much. It's for Masters of the Universe and stuff. I want to bring it down to custom. Star Wars, the main characters, there's the original trilogy stuff. So everything else just needs to. But all these other things, all the obscure things, stuff from the band Ghost, because my sister in the UK, she got me into Ghost. But it just goes so far. And then, another C-3PO. I was like, how am I going to let me turn the light on. How am I going to customize this? Is he going to be part of, episode 3, episode 8? Is he going to be a Ahsoka, so I paint his hands brown?
Can you bring up Pedro's chat on? A lot of people are annoyed. Yeah,
A lot of people.
a lot of people. You know what I mean, mate.
Not a lot of people know that.
I think the problem you have with Tron Legacy is, okay, 1982 Tron was very, very much 8-bit. Like, it was only 8 colors. It was very, very much design of the time. So how would you decide to make a film with all the advances in computer technology? Because that's the idea. It is gone in the future. And so would the grid stay how it was, or would the grid advance? And I like how they've done Legacy. So I am a big fan of Legacy. I'm not sure you can tell here, Tom. A lot of people don't like this, but I just think the visuals, the special effects, the philosophy behind the storyline on it, yeah, it was a bit cheesy. But okay, they did a little bit. I mean, it wasn't okay to have they used Tron in it, but the actual new light rooms, how we got the disc and your data disc. But how would you make a film from 1982, which is really, really basic graphics and stuff like that? You wait 30 years, and how fast computer technology moves. How would you create a film to incorporate today's technology?
Especially when we have the AI actress was turned down, and all these videos now, babies driving cars, bears here and there. Well, bears, that's understandable. That you can easily take care of any animal. You raise it from birth, things would happen. But to tell the difference between anything anymore, that's why a lot of people are losing their jobs, voiceovers, regular actors. It's just so much to, and then if they turned Ares into using everything AI just to make it the way people would envision it to be right, they say, no, we want the original actors. Went there and saying, it's just too mind-boggling to think of everything. We always have our opinions, this and that, back and forth. But honestly,
see,
it's just too overwhelming for me.
I know that we've had a little bit of discussion about AI in the past, like we did last week.
Mm-hmm.
But because I've got a very, very different view on AI. I'm very, very much, it's a tool. It's like when Windows first came out on Windows 3 back in the day, and then 3.11 came out, and we had Paint, and everyone could use Paint in the day, and everyone said, oh, I can use Paint. Oh, there's going to be so many artists out of job now. No, there wasn't, because every artist has got its own creative style. You don't have like the Mona Lisa compared to like Pascal, or whatever his name is in thing. The arts are completely different. The same thing. The problem is that people are losing their mind over AI because they don't know how to handle it at the moment. Yes, it can make stuff really fast. It can do images and it can do artwork, but the artwork is going to be AI artwork. It's not going to be the style of a person who's going to create it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Eventually, when it's get a big enough database, I want a style in this sort of thing. Yes, maybe. Or I want this music in this rhythm because it has its database in it. But it's going to fast things up. The problem is you've got two options. You can either stay where you are, or you move with the times.
Yeah.
It's like for the same sort of thing. We had back in medieval times, we had candles as light sources. Yeah. Now we use electric light bulbs. Why don't we still use candles?
And we still use candles every time something goes wrong.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
just mood lighting for entertainment value, but it's still important that we still keep that, because you never know. You can't trust technology. As I did the video last year on my channel, Technology Sucks. I had over 1,000 views on 1.4 thousand views, because it's just everything that keeps going about. And as we talked about earlier, it's the propaganda, the panic of you have to go into Windows 11. Windows 10 will not be supported. You need to follow the rules. And sadly, for me, when I put on these little side programs and it like cleans up all the extra garbage, when I try to load these updates for Windows 10, it said we can't upload it. It won't work because you didn't want to follow the rules. You took out our little things that can monitor you. So we're going to screw things up for you. So my attempt again will be, put me on Windows 11, put me on track with way things are. Take this whole thing out. I don't need that sound card. It's dead. Put in something for the Wi-Fi, which, little antenna sticking out the back, and put me up to the standards there. I'll follow the rules so I can have, if something good actually comes about from all this, like Windows 12, which we couldn't keep Windows 10 in the first place. Windows 10 was perfect. Windows 7 was fine. Windows 7 was, here it was, but no, they broke the rules to say, broke the laws that you need to do this, you need to do that. So we're constantly changing things around in the US because this is what we're told. You have to do it. Everything has to be the way they are. So I think, fine, I will do it. Get it over with. And for me, it's like we do all this little tweaking here and there, and it's like, oh, look, I did something. I managed to change things. I did it my way. It doesn't even matter. It's just a waste of time. It's like, you tell me how to do this, fine. It's just a computer. It's just a tool. Antivirus, this and that. Look at all the nice pictures.
Yeah.
Play Hero Wars and do Facebook, Instagram, fine. I'll conform. It's not a battle worth dealing with. This is just coming home, be able to watch videos, listen to music, and just be fine with it. So things like that, whatever. The whole AI thing, as you brought up last week and Gadget brought up, and our guest from last week, Chen, she has paid for a better AI, which is,
About a database.
yeah. So she has everything there, while everyone else, have these things. Sadly, that is the society, all the societies we live in. It's always going to be that way. It'll never be even. It'll never be proper. So all we can do is adjust. I say it sadly, not sarcastically or anything else. It's what we have, and unless you're going to revolt and do something, and then we have the utopia one day. Yeah, I remember under here, I still have the patch under here. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And every time everyone saw that, they just read across there. So that's why I switched the patch. Things that we cannot control, things we cannot do, it's not important. Once it starts going, James Cameron, Terminator, yes, he warned you. That's when you start thinking. But right now, people are just using their phones, talking this and that, getting to locations. Sometimes it tells you turn right, and it's like, no, I meant turn right now, not 10 minutes from now.
So here's another thing is, okay, let's forget about the AI argument. What about, because we're the generation before GPS on our phones.
Yes.
Yeah. We had maps. Yeah. We had maps to try and find out how to get to places.
Yeah.
Unless you knew the route yourself. Question I'm going to ask you: do they still make paper maps?
You can print them out, but I had, because I was not computer savvy, didn't use a computer for years. I'd go to university. I used a computer because I just didn't want one. I didn't want anything there. I'm on Wi-Fi, but we had MapQuest, and it was lousy. It tells you follow MapQuest. Oh yeah, turn left. Oh, it led me into a housing area. Don't you mean turn right? And I'm sure you could still go into the bookstore and get an atlas and some gas stations with the convenience store and pull out the map, because people don't trust in the old maps, but things change. So every year you got to get a new map with the GPS device for the vehicles. I have an older one, which I'm not even sure if I updated it when I was in Orlando. I'm everything went by, so I'll make sure I bring it. But for me to get from here back home, I know the route, and I know how to avoid 9 out of 10 tolls, because that's even the toll bridges. It's not a bridge. You don't pass anyone at the booth anymore. Those people lost their jobs. You have a camera either detecting the device or take a picture of your license plate. So everything has to follow through there. It saves them money to put in their pockets. So they're using technology. All the cameras saying, "Are you speeding? We got your license plate. We're going to do this to you."
Yeah, APR. So I'll just put a link in here. So if we all got GPSs, yeah, to tell us where to go and where the maps are, why are companies still making books? I'll just send that link. You put that link up.
Oh yeah, I'm going to pop it into the comments here, and
that is the Amazon link to the A to Z of London 2025. So they're still making books.
Yeah.
So I can't see. I think what we have to do is just have to try to work out what's going on. Can you bring back up Rose's comment?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Take this down and go back up to Rose.
Yeah.
Rose, run.
I understand what you're saying. Tom Legacy did feel without hope. It was a very, very left thing. I've got a question to ask you. Did you watch Tron the next day, the 20-minute shot after what happened? Because I'm not sure, a lot of people didn't actually see that because it was only available on Blu-ray disc for Tron. You can watch it on YouTube. It's called Tron the Next Day. It sort of tells you sort of what sort of happens the day after. But I'm not sure if you have watched it or not, because it was a special feature only on the Blu-ray. It never came out at the cinema.
I like that name, Tom Legacy. I could use that. I could use that for a character.
Tom Legacy.
But I chose Reverend Amagon, and I chose Tasty Cake. Well, that's the all joking aside, those that are Wiccans and those that still practice the magic to manifest things, you use a candle. It's common. People light incense. Make that smell it. But candles, something that will not go away. Flashlights, torches. I mean, the new ones have the old LED with the little typical ones there. Now it has the ones on the side too. So we still use these things. These are tools we will always use. Those that have those blinding headlights should be punished to no end. I want to have like the memes that have you can just flip a switch and just turn the light on, open the trunk, and it goes burn their eyeballs out, kind of thing. We adjust, we move on.
Yep. I feel Legacy ended more of a cliffhanger. Yeah, and that's a problem. And these are things that Disney doesn't realize. Tron is made for a certain audience. It's not aimed for children. It's not aimed for for every day. It's sort of aimed for a certain type of person, and I think this is where the problem is. It's like Tron's got this IP. Well, sorry, Tron. Disney's got the IP of Tron, but they just do not know how to market it. And I just find that it's very, very much the problem with Disney of don't know how to do something which could be really, really profitable and good, like Tron. Like they're trying to promote the Daft Punk album, we tried to promote the 9 Inch Now thing, and that's a problem. Is that we have to wait so long between the two movies. I think what they need to do is basically get something which is like a couple of years, how they did it with Star Wars back in the day. Get a situation, get a VIP, and make it into a situation like when they did. I'm not sure, Pedro, if you watched the Tron cartoon. When that was aired, the Tron cartoon was put on at a stupid time at 11 o'clock. It wasn't aimed at the right audience, and that's a problem.
Yeah, it's Mikey. Mikey.
Hey, Mikey, how you doing?
Everybody's spinning. That's not good.
Yeah, where are you spinning? You give me a
Yeah, what are you spinning? We're not spinning. You're spinning.
yeah. Oh, geez. Oh,
There it is.
yeah.
Oh, me turning my phone does nothing. It just makes me sideways this way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm holding my phone this way. What's going on, guys?
We're just talking about Tron, really.
Talking about what?
Tron.
Oh, Tron. I haven't had a chance. I was gonna go. I actually bought tickets next Saturday to go see the movie.
Yeah.
Jay was talking. He changed for him and for Danny's shows, which we're still connected right now. We need to talk about the TRON HasLab and the new Hasbro 375. So we're just, as I watched when you and Jay were talking about it, and then I went on, I was like, so I was playing with it. Said, don't say anything. No. These figures are horrible.
Right.
And it went to like 878 right now. It jumped like maybe 10 or 20 since the last time I looked a couple days ago.
For them to ask for 10,000 backers, there's zero chance that that's happening. They're not even to 1,000 yet.
Yeah.
No.
It's crazy.
869. And it doesn't even look good stuff, you know what I mean? It just doesn't even light up.
The base lights up, apparently. That was
Yeah.
it. None of the figures, none of the light cycle. Yeah, none of that.
So if anyone wants to find the original one, so if that base lights up with the cool figures from back in the 80s, yeah, that would be interesting.
Not for $269.
No, those that don't collect anything in their life. I say, well, I remember this. I like Tron, so I'm going to put in my background with my movie posters and then the original figures and the Tron, the little device that was a knockoff thing. So for the nostalgic person that doesn't collect anything, was just so into the film, yeah, sure, that's what they would spend the money on. There's nothing else there. The wife gives them that little corner. It's like, you can have that shelf right there. Thank you.
So, what is your views of original Tron Legacy, and have you seen any of the spin-offs like the Next Day or the cartoon? Because you said you got the tickets.
I haven't seen any of the spin-offs. As a kid, I never really got into Tron. But in like the early 2000s, college, I got really stoned and watched it with friends and was like, this is crazy, man. And then I was all about it from then on.
Was that
when Tron Legacy came out? What was that?
Well, I was going to ask you about that Legacy in the 2000s.
Yeah, so then when Legacy came out, I was really hyped for it. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah, hell yeah. I enjoyed that movie. That was cool. I'm also a big Olivia Wilde fan, so, she's hot.
Yeah, makes good sense.
Because
did you like the music in the second one? Because that was done by
Daft Punk. Yeah, Daft Punk. Yeah, that was great.
But because the new one's got 9 Inch Nails, which is going to be a bit of a contrast.
But it's a very electronic 9 Inch Nails. I heard some of the music. It's very like rock synth.
Okay. So, because I'm going to double check this. Because back in the day when Mortal Kombat 1995 film came out, that soundtrack was a mixture of like heavy thrash metal and dance music.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether or not, would you say that's pretty much the same thing with 9 Inch Nails on this one?
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, it's definitely, it's like that industrial synth. That's the only way I can really synth rock or something like that, or synth metal. Like it's got a very, they obviously toned it to being computer, right? So
Yeah.
yeah. But how's your guys' day going? Yeah, shoot, jumping on here. I saw Jay was on earlier. Did he get the chance to talk about Motuniverse or any of that?
No,
No?
he left it for you. He did mention
All
that it
right.
was someone's birthday.
Oh,
What?
it's somebody's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Canadian Thanksgiving today, too.
Yeah.
It's like someone's birthday. It's getting Thanksgiving because he didn't tell us anything about that. It's like that's what we were just talking about. Had the Tron, and he had showed Doctor Who things. I loaded up, so I saved. I found.
Well, I have
told
no
Danny.
idea how to I can't share screen on my phone or anything. I don't know how to do any of that. So,
Just
but
send the link into to Tom and get Tom to do it.
Yeah,
let's
10 minutes left of your break.
Huh? No, I have 20. I go back at 4:15, so that's about 25 minutes.
Well, you got 8 minutes. I mean, 18 minutes. It's 1:41, so we keep it under that 2 hours. But I did have the banners. I already put them up from before. We have the
Motuniverse. So I was gonna say, if you want to go to motuniversecon.com, you can show off that website. That'd be great. The Kickstarter would be a little bit trickier because let me see if I can share the preview with you. Have you go through that?
We get to the page.
While you're doing that, Tom, I'll just speak to Rosie's question.
Yeah,
she's put in the comments. Just go and quickly pull that up for me.
Let me get back to the comments. Okay. Scroll down. Where's Rosie? What the hell?
So the purpose of Tron Legacy was basically that his father got trapped in the grid and no one knew where he was.
Right.
And he inherited his father's business, which basically went corporized, and he didn't want anything to do with it. So he just pulled pranks on it. He got a message because his father set up a new grid, which was what a couple of people he brought back from it was Tron and an alter ego of himself. So like a bit like an AI program with a program to make everything perfect in the grid. The problem is, at the time, his father didn't know what perfection actually means. And that was the whole basis of the Tron Legacy, of his son trying to reunite his father. And when they were basically in the grid, there was a new species born, or a new species or program.
I just realized, sorry to interrupt you, but I'm going to jump out and jump back in because this is like the StreamYard that popped up is in the Instagram app. So I can't open Instagram and this. So I'm going to hop out real quick and then hop back in with this in my browser.
So, yeah, so basically what happened, Cora is one of these new self-replicating program which was born out of nothing. And so one of the reasons that Clue was out there destroying it because that wasn't perfect. So it was a bit like Clue was committed genocides within the program realms. And Kura was their only hope. And that's why Sam's dad stayed in the grid to protect her. And so that was the basis of the film. It was literally Sam trying to find his dad in his thing, why his dad left him for no reason. And so, yeah, it is a bit of a sad film, but it's very, very good with the philosophy of like, what is perfection? and can we achieve a perfection?
Hmm.
Okay, and if we did achieve a perfection, if something new and something beautiful came along, would we still accept that perfection as being what we want it to be, or would it be not? So I think that is a good things. I would disagree with you, Pedro, because Cora wasn't there for humanity. She wanted to know about humanity because she didn't know what she needed to know. I think the idea of her basically being I don't want to say the chosen one because that's quite often, but she was like the chosen one, or the last one of her species. Hey, that's better.
Okay. So I sent it, Tom, in our chat on IG. If you want to click on that, that's going to be the Kickstarter preview.
Okay. Oh yes, yes. It's a private view. Yes, yes. I want to see. I'm going to copy it. Copy.
And for Rose, just to end off there, sorry, Mikey. And to end off, basically, Cora made it from the grid to the real world, and so Sam, which is Flynn's son, basically was in charge to protect this new race of computer-generated code.
Now, not to spoil anything, but I think the premise for the new one is Jared Leto is like a bad guy but wants to be good. That's from what
Right.
I'm hearing.
That's
All right.
true. I mean, I like the guy. But everything just seems to.
Yeah.
Let's see how
he's gonna-
Skeletor works out.
Exactly. I'm very worried about him destroying the Mode 2.
So could
Kill it
Sam,
before it gets a start.
so could Sam actually be a father to anyone in the grid? Yes, because he's a programmer.
Yeah.
That's the
Father
thing. It's
figure.
programmer and code.
Yeah.
This print is tiny.
So,
Too tiny.
Mikey,
Oh,
tell us
yeah.
about the MOTU universe or multiverse or
Motuniverse. Yeah.
Motuniverse.
So this is a Kickstarter that's going to go live on Wednesday. So we got a little over 2 days left, right? Today's the 3 days, but today's almost over, right? So Wednesday we go live. We will be basically asking for the community's help. Mega J Retro and I started talking about how we really missed the Masters Universe convention in Southern California, and we wanted to bring one back. So we felt that, yeah, if you just kind of scroll through the story there, you can see, we talk about bringing back the story. He's got a picture of me at Comic-Con there, celebrating with everyone and raising our swords. And we hope to kind of bring that kind of fandom back again. We're going to have everything from T-shirts. Oh, sorry. I'm outside my store right now. We're going to have everything from T-shirts. We're going to have early VIP weekend guest passes for $60, and you're going to get a lot of stuff with that. A VIP pass gives you early entry. It's going to give you access to all the, like, kind of early access to the panels and, priority access to meet guests. All this stuff. And then if you go down just a little bit more, you'll see the next one. And the real one that we're pushing is our Founders Recognition set. So this is going to be limited to 100. And basically, you're going to get a Founders Recognition shirt, a medallion. That's a really cool medallion, by the way. I wish Mega J would have showed it if he was on. But if you watch some of our other feeds, you'll see it. It's amazing 50 millimeter, like, metal. Looks gold, but it's not. Medallion, a certificate. The goals right now, we're asking for 5,000 minimum just to secure the venue to help us make sure that that's done. Don't want to really go into that. Actually, on the side there, do you mind just clicking where it says not unlockable goals but featured guests, if you want to click that? So we already have some guests secured. Tony Washington, amazing artist. He actually used to work for the previous Masters Universe convention. Really cool artist, and he's actually going to be working on an exclusive print for our con. If you scroll down just a bit there, Tom, we also have.
There we go. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen.
No
I'm like
worries.
Jay. I got everything's going on here. I'm trying to find the right screen I'm on. Where's? How was it? Anyway, there we go. Okay.
Josh Sky, he writes the mini comics, so he does the lore basically right now for Masters Universe. He's an amazing guy, and then we're finishing up kind of details, but he's pretty much confirmed. Stout, who actually designed the costumes for 1987 film. He's also worked on Return of the Living Dead. He's just an awesome person to be able to have and represent. So where's it being held? So this is going to happen Memorial Day weekend next year, the May 23rd and 24th at the Torrance Marriott Hotel in Redondo Beach. That sounds familiar to you. That's because there was a Masters Universe convention there, PowerCon, for many, many years from 2012 to 2018. And I just feel like being able to secure that venue, a lot of people had fond memories of it. So it's really cool that we could bring it back to that same hotel.
Cool.
But yeah, the Kickstarter, like I said, goes live in a couple of days. We're just looking for as much of support as possible, even though 5K is that first goal. Like, honestly, we want to go, the more money we can raise, then the better this con can be. We want to try to attract those high profile guests. We're talking to everybody from Mattel, MGM, Amazon, right? For the new movie. Our con is going to be 2 weeks before the worldwide release of the new movie. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to be there, right? So hopefully we got some pitch decks prepared, and hopefully it all works out. And yeah, there's some amenities we put in. There's a mall across the street with tons of food options for people if they don't want to eat at the hotel. You can go across the street, and there's all kinds of food.
Quick question, Mikey. So would they be staying in the hotel at the event, or would they need to be going out?
So we are still working on getting room rates for everybody. The standard room rate right now, if you were to book before we start getting our stuff, is $200, but we're trying to work on that. So hopefully we can bring that down a little bit for you guys. But we got assigned a project manager, but we're still it's like an ongoing email thing.
That's cool. So you go. So it's possible.
And they got a really nice bar, really nice patio. Yeah, it's all super nice.
And this will cover the whole of the Masters of Universe. So including She-Ra, or just more Masters?
Yes.
Of Universe?
No, we definitely, actually, if you want to go back up, Tom, on the side there's like a jump. You don't have to scroll. You can just go up to where it says, yeah, there you go. Click that. So featured events is going to be Masters Universe, celebrating everything that, from the toys to the cartoons to the movie to comics, everything, right? And then, of course, Princess of Power, this year was her 40th anniversary, and it sure didn't feel like it. She got like a birthday card, and it wasn't even a very good one. So we want to give her a proper, loving 40th anniversary celebration, even though it'll be technically 41. But we want to celebrate her kind of properly there. Yeah. And then, of course, we want to do the video games. There's been video games, everything from Atari 7200 and television. And, there was some PC games and PlayStation and all that. So we want to hop in there and have a kind of talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, right?
So would it be like a typical Comic Con where you'll have Master of Universe vendors, signings, talk?
Exactly. We want to bring in vendors, but it's not just, we want to have adjacent properties that will kind of also work. Like, obviously, we want to celebrate Thundercats because there's a crossover with Thundercats right now. Transformers in a little bit of a ways, because there's Transformers being crossed over right now. Ninja Turtles, honestly, any 80s property. Next year is Silverhawks 40th anniversary, and then Centurions. I don't know if you remember those.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm just asking these random questions because
Yeah,
being
yeah,
in the UK, and I probably won't be able to make it.
Tom, go to the website if you don't mind. Actually,
Okay,
kick
let's
off the.
let me close out this one. Bring up the website. Website. Website.
So would there be a evening? Because is it just a 1 day event or is it a whole weekend event?
It's a weekend event. There's going to be some after hours stuff. We want to look to do like possibly a screening. Jay was talking about karaoke. He's a big karaoke guy.
Karaoke.
So all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, there you go. So if you go to motuniversecon.com, we are 222 days, 16 hours, and 54 minutes away from celebrating, having a party. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to put your first name, last name, and email. And then if you're wanting to be a vendor or if you have ideas, like, Jay and I are kind of building this from the ground up, and we are very open to anyone that has ideas and stuff. So if you have ideas for a panel or a guest that you would like to see, we put a little spot where you can put in a comment, and feel free to comment in there, or even if you're just excited, you can say, can't wait, whatever you want to put. But we've been getting some great responses through there, and it's really kind of crazy how this all just kind of snowballed so fast. It ended up going from a conversation between Jay and I to me, you know, contract negotiations, which I've never done before, and it was crazy. Luckily, Jay's got a lot of experience, so he was a cool cucumber and was like, don't worry, Mike, don't worry, this is how it is. I'm like, what? Like, they're asking for this and they need it by this time, and he's like, no, they don't, it's all right. So it was cool, but in the end we were able to get a really good agreement with the Torrance Marriott, and like
So
I
what you
said
need,
earlier, we're not rich, so we need help from the community to make this as big and fun as possible.
you need a Orco which does really bad magic tricks. Just going
Yes.
around the guests, just like making trying to do magic and just screwing up and making everyone laugh.
Right, that would be awesome. That would be cool.
Yeah, someone dresses Orko. The discussion. I think we talked about in my other show last night. I don't want to mention it because we're talking about it on the Instagram chat. The mascot you want to have created. So I'm not sure if we were talking about it on the show or just in the chat. So we have those ideas. Little
Yeah,
fun
we're looking
characters.
we're looking to make our own kind of mascot, because again, we don't know if Mattel will want to participate, and
Yeah.
we don't want to use copywritten characters until we know that they're going to be a part of it. So we wanted to kind of create our own, but still within the Masters Universe lore and stuff. So we've got some ideas flying around, and people, we have some really talented artists in our team that have come up with some cool ideas, but it's just working out kinks right now.
So if this is successful, would you come to the UK?
You guys already got one. What are you talking? Well, I guess it's Germany, right? Germany has a couple. I mean, ultimately, I would love to see Master Universe cons in every state and every country. So yeah, I mean, why not?
But you're looking at the time.
We're gonna have to wrap
Yeah, you guys got about 2 minutes, huh?
Yeah, 2-minute warning.
Minute and a half. So let's run it through here. Let me get this off the screen here. So it's three of us. MotoUniverseCon.com, which you saw there. YouTube.com/@symbol.
Yep.
MotoUniverseCon. The Instagram page.
Yep.
/MotoUniverse_.com.
Yep.
The He-Mania, because how I doing the search and everything.
Yeah, He-Mania is our partner in this. So if you guys are interested in finding out more, follow He-Mania and follow MotoUniverse_con, and you'll get all the info.
I'll zip through this. Jay, I didn't put Danny's on. I'm going to link. Go find Jay. You'll find Danny. Mikey, myself, me, and Mark on Legends Trying TARDIS. Sometimes we don't even know what's going to happen on Tuesday. There's Mark's page. And let's see if there's room through one more comment all the way down the bottom. Okay, where? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so thank you all for watching. It's been a great night. Can end the stream because I got 30 seconds. So always remember. No, that's the other one. Yes. I don't even remember my banners anymore. Okay, real fast. Thank you for watching. We're grateful you stopped by. Now take one more sip. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Yo, spilt the tea drama? Not anymore. Remember to mop up and switch the kettle off. Here's how to switch it off like a pro. Unplug it from the socket. It's the safest way to ensure it's off. Don't forget